Hey guys, this is Jason Robertson, or Bugs, depending on how you know me. Bugs would get some. Thanks, Charlie, for that. This is just the kind of a statement of what's going on with the channel. It was about 10 months without any videos. A lot has happened. In November 2016, I changed jobs. In my previous job, I traveled a lot. So at hotel rooms, I was able to do some video editing. And I'd also have a little bit more time off to go play. Changed jobs, paid more, a little bit more hours here and there. And, well, gaming kind of had to go to the wayside. Did my RPG groups, but I wasn't really playing a whole lot of board games or tabletop miniatures. Though I was playing a little bit of Gloomhaven. Gloomhaven, if you don't know, is a great board game. Check it out. Isaac Childress, this guy who makes it, great guy, and Gloomhaven I think right now is #1 on Board Game Geeks as the best board game in right now. #1, check it out. It just went into retail after a couple Kickstarters, so a little plug in for that. So what's going on now? So that was in November, and so when I could play, I just wanted to play and not have to worry about cameras, and so there we are. I don't really like filming in game stores either, and the next part's why I kind of had to do my gaming in game stores and not at home like I did with Joseph a whole lot. Oh, and Joseph moved away. Yeah, he moved up to Fayetteville from Little Rock area, and it's about 2-3 hours of drive, and just can't make it down for a quick game or whatever. It's like you were able to before. So then in February, found out last year, so a year, I think it was about a year ago today, the day that I'm filming, close enough, found my wife was pregnant, so we were going to convert our office into a nursery. Well, when I looked at our office, it's the smaller of our two little separate bedrooms, and I looked at my game room where I did all my filming. I went, this thing would be the nursery instead. So I tore everything down and just threw it all to our office, and then we built the nursery, and then spent a lot of time doing stuff for that. My game room is a disaster area. I don't even want to show it. I'm embarrassed. It didn't help that I had some renovation failures. Had some shelving and I don't know what happened. Anyways, it's a disaster, and I'm trying to work on that to at least get the table area and the area around the table to be where I can actually put some game stuff on there and be able to play. Once I do that, then I can start filming some more. During this time, and then my baby's born in November, and I played a few games between then, and since November, I think I've played once. And I felt very lucky I was able to even get out for 2.5 hours. I don't know, if you have kids, you know that at the very beginning you're at home alone, especially with your first one, not home alone, but you're home alone with your wife, and there's a lot going on. And being one to be actively involved with the growing up with my first child, and it's probably going to be the only one. Well, maybe it might be another one, who knows? Or that we're already getting asked, when's the next one coming? And it's like it's been 3 months since the first one's come. So we are going to be, as a channel, I'm going to try and be able to film some more. Right now, I'm looking at doing some Infinity and some Bolt Action. For Infinity, I'm actually working on some combined army, and then I just made an order for some Imperial Service. It's going to do kind of a theme list there. But I also have Pano, because I got to have Joan of Arc, Joni and Chachi. We're going to bring those two back together, start doing that. And for Bolt Action, I started with Canadians because I always play Canadians first. Don't ask me why. Well, actually, it was just from Flames of War as a joke. People were trying to get me to play Flames of War, and I said, sure, if I can play Canadians, and they said, here's the list. I went, oh, well, I guess I'll play Canadians then. Because I didn't actually want to play it, then I started to enjoy it a whole lot. So now with Bolt Action, I kind of want to make the Bolt Action version of my Canadian list. And then I did some trades and got some Germans. So now I have Germans. I haven't really been putting those together because I got them right as my baby was born. And then I got some terrain for Infinity, and I enjoyed putting that Plascraft together. Plascraft, really good terrain. Colored versions are great because it's already pre-painted, you don't have to do anything. You just put it together, bam, put it on the table, done. Plascraft, awesome. I've been preaching it to some people that I'm working with for Undercon, because at Undercon we want to run a tournament for Infinity for the first time. Our workhorse here, Dave, you probably saw him in my Infinity video, he had some friends up there and they're going to be starting doing that. And what I want to do is when we're up there, I'm going to be the guy running the computer and the laptop, plugging in all the numbers and doing all the administrative stuff so that Dave can go around and be the judge. But while I'm up there, I also want to do some filming and get some stuff up there and just kind of get some more stuff on my channel. And for Bolt Action, I want to start filming some of the games I'm doing with some locals here. We have Sarge, which is like the Orcor or Press Ganger. Gregson, also known as Wrong Way, who's running some stuff here. So hopefully when I do get some Anya, which is in a couple months, I'll at least have some models put together so I can get out there. It probably won't be painted because I don't have time to paint a whole lot. I had some help over I was able to paint for about 3 hours in a week, and I was planning on having the entire week to paint. So yeah. So what I have in store for the channel over this year, from now until December, I want to be able to put out at least 2 videos a month that are just, either a product review or maybe a painting tip or something I'm doing for basing. I really like doing snow bases, and also just kind of do maybe some other kind of basing work. But it might just be product reviews, and it might just be quick product reviews, depending on stuff. So I want to do at least 2 of those a month. And I also want to get a battle report or 2 in a month. So in total I want to get 3 videos out a month. Now I'm not asking for Patreon or anything like that, because this is just for fun. So no, you don't need to do any donations unless I start getting good and start getting really serious with it and start going like, start doing 1 a week, a battle report a week or 2 a week. Then I might start going that way. But for now, it's just for fun, get hobby out here, because Arkansas, just try and get Arkansas groups out there. And so another thing I want to do is try and start work with some game stores to get some, like, when I visit a game store, maybe get a little camera action going and just show it off, and show off the stores that we have in Arkansas. We have people come from other states for tournaments, and when we go to, say, like the game store, which is our local one here in Jacksonville, it's called the Game Store on Main Street, and people come in and go, wow, this place is huge. Tons and tons of tables, tons and tons of space. It used to be an old Hastings. Unfortunately, they have a little maintenance issue. We had some heavy rains, and the roof, they didn't really like the rain, so they're temporarily closed, trying to get that fixed. But we have a lot of stores. I'm really surprised at how many game stores we have per capita here in the Little Rock area. And I mean, Little Rock is not a huge one, but we have there's a lot of game stores, and I'm not gonna count the ones that are basically just Magic. So I want to see if we can get some, basically for them, free advertising. I mean, what's the harm gonna do for them, right? So we'll see what we can do for that. So that's it for the plans for this year. So we're gonna try and get 2 product reviews out a month, and 1 to 2 battle reports a month. And those reviews could also just be quick tips on maybe how to make good snow bases, or just some tips on what I'm thinking about games. who knows? Just get something out there. Probably won't be any streaming lives, just because one, I don't know how to do that, so that's first off. Don't know. Maybe I'll learn it. That might be something for later in the year. But also just, I wouldn't know when I'm going to be doing it and how to get it out there in time for anybody to actually be a part of it. So just do some stream of consciousness stuff like I am now. And then after the battle reports, then also maybe do one or two store reviews and maybe an interview with the owners about what they have plans for. I mean, we in probably a 20 to 25 minute radius from where I am at now, there's 4 or 5 tabletop miniature games, and I'm in Jacksonville, Arkansas. It's not a big town, but there's at least 4 to 5 within 20-25 minutes of where I'm sitting right now. That's a lot, especially when I was in California and it took me 30 minutes to get to the nearest one. So that's been a difference. And I was living like in big suburbia down in California, or when I was living in Malibu or Santa Barbara, San Bernardino County, and Alta Loma, Rancho Cucamonga, Pomona, all those places, 1 to 2 within 30 minutes, and here I am there's 4 to 5 within 20-25, and that's like 6 minutes of getting to the freeway. So we're kind of spoiled for choice here. I want to get us out, get our groups kind of out there, so more people come to our tournaments, travel from out of state, because we're starting to go out there, especially for Infinity. Again, we're going to be doing we do some tournaments here. Dave does try and show up and do some good tournaments. We just did a narrative one. Well, they did. I was busy with the baby. That's just what we're doing here. Oh, and then we're going to be working with, I think, Undercon is the one in Kansas City. It's Memorial Day. We're going to be doing that. I think we got 20 people, 10 tables, 10 or 12 tables. Lots of prize support, from my understanding. I'm just going to be the admin person, checking you in and checking you out, getting your scores in. So we'll get more details with that later on. So there we are. That's it for Wine and Cheese Gaming. No wine, no cheese. I forgot to do it. I haven't been drinking wine either. Been too busy with the baby. Though I do have some more wine that I need to try out. So hopefully in the next couple videos I'll have some of that. And that's me signing off. Remember, you bring the wine, I'll bring the cheese. See you later.